One of the reasons we created the Garden Gurus was to show you just how easy it is to have a beautiful garden. Now, of all the plants you can grow, a lot of people think that roses are actually difficult, but they're not. They're incredibly rewarding if you know what to do. That's why we're here. Now, this is my garden. We love to walk the talk. And you can see that this crop of roses has never been better than it is now. It's the biggest bunches of flowers I've ever seen, and the fragrance in the air is intoxicating. Now, it all gets down to one little secret, and it's marvellous. To demonstrate what I mean, let's check out a story I did at the beginning of last spring at the Netherlands Peace Memorial Rose Garden. It's considered to be one of the best rose gardens in Australia. You want a specialised rose food that's high in potash. Potash promotes flowering, so you'll end up with lots of bud growth, lots of beautiful big flowers, and you'll just love your garden. It's also high in iron, this particular one. Now that fortifies and strengthens your roses and helps them fight off diseases. It not only toughens the roses, fending off attack from aphids and fungal attacks, it gives the leaves a deep glossy green lustre that gives the bushes this incredibly lush, healthy look. Black Marble is specially made for roses by Richgro, a family-owned gardening company that was created over 100 years ago. Its results have had rose experts rely on it for years, and the key to success lies with the time you apply it. Here's my trick if you want to get the very best results. You need to give them a feed straight after you've done your winter prune. Then, 4 to 6 weeks later, follow up and give them another solid feed. Look at this spectacular growth. This plant is just booming along, and the flower display on this is going to be incredible. Let's check out how the roses are going now. Look at these roses. Just 6 months later, the growth has been enormous, but look at the flower production. They're absolutely smothered in flowers. Now, this gets down to having the right fertiliser, promoting strong flowering, but also strong growth. In fact, if you've got the right blend of mineral nutrients, things like iron in there, you'll end up with beautiful glossy foliage and strong, healthy plants. And that's exactly what we've got here. If the leaves on your roses are looking yellow and anemic, it's because you're lacking iron, and that's why specialised fertiliser is so important. Roses that receive the right food produce more blooms, larger blooms, and better fragrance. Because they're growing so strongly, they don't need to be sprayed for pests. Hardly at all, if ever, and this is better for you and the environment. If you're looking for amazing roses, feed them the right food and they'll reward you with incredible flower production.